Hi boys and girls, today we're going to focus a little bit more on the differences between a traditional fairy tale and a fractured fairy tale. You guys are already aware that there are many different versions of your stories that are out there. This is one example. I'm going to model using Little Red Riding Hood and Lon Popo for you. If you'd like, you can listen to Lon Popo from a direct link on your slides. You guys will be comparing and contrasting the gingerbread man with the fractured fairy tale, The Ninjabread Man. The first thing I did was recognize that one was an American version and one was a Chinese version. Each book has a wolf in it, so I am going to add the wolf. The American version has one girl as the main character. And the Chinese version actually has three girls or sisters as the main characters. Please try to keep story elements in mind as you're comparing and contrasting. Some of you guys have been really simple in your comparisons, and I want you to challenge yourselves even more. Okay. All right. Another thing is Little Red Riding Hood goes to grandma's in the Little Red Riding Hood book, whereas in Lon Popo, we'll put this in parentheses, grandma, so to speak, comes to the girl's house. Okay? In both stories, the wolf is going to pretend to be grandma. Okay. In this one, however, the wolf actually ate grandma. In our Lon Popo version, grandma didn't get eaten. The wolf just saw that the mother was leaving the house and that the girls were alone. Okay. So when Little Red Riding Hood gets to her grandmother's house here, the lights are on. And she notices, again, I'm going to put this in parentheses, grandma, because really it's the wolf, grandma's deep voice and her big eyes, hands, and mouth. In this book, the lights are off. The girls answered the door with a candle, but Grandma kind of blew it out, and she is making sure that the lights don't get turned on. And then one sister notices, again, Grandma's bush on her foot and the thorns on her hands. So she's feeling Grandma physically while they're in bed together because she thinks something's a little strange. In this version, Little Red gets eaten. And the wolf gets killed by a hunter that was nearby and able to hear things. Just gonna make all of this fit in my thing here. And in this version, the sisters develop a plan to feed the wolf. They're called ginkgo nuts. And in doing so, they drop the wolf 3 times from a basket in a tree. And eventually, yes, they kill him. So in both stories, the wolf dies. When you're thinking about themes, it seems like both of these books have goodness in the girls and evil in the wolf. So I'm going to add good versus evil as well. Okay? Again, I want you to try this with the gingerbread man and the ninjabread man. Try to be more specific and look for specific details that are different in each book. The story is very similar. The patterns are very similar, but those story elements are slightly different. And that's what you want to make sure that you're noticing and writing and showing on your Venn diagrams.